I'd say that this was a pretty cool Pokemon Direct overall. They showed off 3 games and some other events, but the Arceus one has me the most intrigued. The first thing that was shown off in the Direct was the 4-minute or so intro of Pokemon products over the years. They showed off games, the anime, the products like the Pokewalker. It was neat and nostalgic throwback, but not worth talking about too much. It's more something you need to really see. The first game that we got to look at was the new Pokemon Snap, and I think it looks cool. I love the original one, so I'll probably like this one too. It doesn't really look like much has changed between the 64 one and this one though, although I guess the gameplay loop is pretty simple and I don't really know what they could do to change it. But I'll probably grab this. I waited 20 years for this sequel, damn it. The graphics look pretty decent, and it's nice to see the Pokemon really interact with the environment. It seems like Bamco was a good choice as a developer, and I'm really curious to see how this turns out. After that was the announcement of the Gen 4 remakes, which is neat I guess, not necessarily mind-blowing as they do remakes so damn often. The art style is kind of it's not really my cup of tea, but like, I just feel like the complaints about Sword and Shield are probably going to transfer over here too. When I say that, I just mean some basic things, such as battle animations being lame, the Pokemon themselves being super static in battle, the world itself not being too interesting, just small things like that. If Game Freak could touch those up, I believe it really would go a long way. It comes out later this year, and I'll probably keep my eye out for it to see if they somehow do something that's kind of neat with it, but it really just looks more of the same, and it doesn't really look like a step forward. It really doesn't even look like it's taking advantage of the Switch's hardware that well. It really reminds me of a 3DS game. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl were 3DS games, but this is a remake. The whole point of a remake is to make it modern and new. It's been a long-ass time since I've played Platinum, though, so I may go for this, but I'm not sure yet. After that, though, was the announcement that gave me hope for what might be able to get me into the franchise again, Pokemon Legends Arceus. This looks more open world than the series has ever been. I give it huge bonus points because it has my favorite starter, Cyndaquil. It's the simple things that are intriguing to me. One is the fact that when a battle commences, you aren't thrust into a static battle area. It seems like you fight out in the open, and it just looks so seamless and smooth. I really hope that they continue doing something like this going forward. Could you imagine if they decided to move forward with this and improve upon it in the future? It would give the franchise that breath of fresh air that it so desperately needs, in my opinion. Maybe this will be a reoccurring spin-off franchise, meanwhile they take it easier with the main games. It'd be kinda nice to keep basic Pokemon for those who enjoy it and don't want to see it change too much, then have this open world one too. Part of me really wishes that Game Freak would just outsource some help. I believe this is being developed by Game Freak, and Game Freak just seems to be stuck in this mainline Pokemon loop where they're directed to release one basically every single year. Keep in mind, they're going to be developing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes as they're working on this one. Imagine if like Namco Bandai or Square Enix worked on it. This could look great, something like Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth or Dragon Quest. This is certainly a great first step though. I thought I wasn't really going to enjoy this Direct at all, so I'm pretty happy that something in here surprised me. That's probably the thing that's Direct needed the most, a surprise. We already knew that Diamond and Pearl were getting remakes, like that was inevitable. They remade the first 3 gens, so it was really only a matter of time before something like this happened. Unfortunately, the remakes really do look more of the same. I wish the ambition and care would have gone into these and not just Pokemon Legends Arceus. I really wanted to see Pokemon branch out and do more ambitious things with all that cash that the IP is making. Pokemon is beyond stale at this point, and I really hope that Pokemon Legends Arceus is a glimpse into the franchise's future.